maybe we just start right there and kind of go down the line, and Wetteny, we'll start with you, about how your companies are using, adopting, and investing in AI right now.
Yeah, look, when you think animal health, I don't think AI is the first thing you think about. But we've been in the AI game for a few years, traditional AI, and quite frankly, when Gen AI burst on the scene a couple years ago, my first view was both risk and opportunity. Because as a leader in animal health, and we tend to lead in innovation, I saw this potentially as a way that others can actually leverage it to actually level the playing field a bit. And so we've had to think about what is the true asset that we have and how we leverage that. But just going back a little bit, a couple of examples of where we've been using what I'll call traditional AI is we're using it for a platform we call Imagist, where we partner with a third party. And basically, we're changing how diagnostics are done in the clinic, where you can actually put something on the slide. There's an AI algorithm that's reading it and determining what is wrong with your animal. And you get the results right away. And that actually helps to change the paradigm with a pet owner right then and there. This same technology and the same third party we're working with is now working with the Mayo Clinic to do the same thing, using their data sets to actually change how humans interact in terms of diagnostics at a doctor's office or in a hospital. So that's just where you can see animal health is actually leading the way on new technology and leveraging AI. And one last one briefly is our sales force have been using what we call next generation sales engine, which actually tells them, it's like a co-pilot for them we've been using for 3 years. It tells what's the next best action you can take with your customer based on the previous interactions they've been having to actually make it more impactful. And we can see and measure a percentage increase in their sales as they're using that tool.
Okay, great. And we'll just go on down the line. Nathan.
Thank you, Morgan. So Squarespace, for those that don't know, is a do-it-yourself website company that also provides all the tools necessary for the entrepreneur to run their business, so that whether that's selling through our platform or doing email campaigns or scheduling. And AI is not new to Squarespace. We've been using machine learning engineers for over a decade in our platform. And to your point, like traditional AI has been a part of the platform for a while. As generative AI came out, we've been investing in that. And I think that's a very important part of making the customer journey and experience seamless, so that we can use generative AI to really bring the voice of the customer with just a few focal points from them. And so like we give the design of the website with images and use LLMs that we import. We don't create our own LLM to be able to create a beautiful website that has their fingerprint on it based on using generative AI. So it's very important to that part of our business. And as we continue to develop that, like we developed design intelligence, which is the next evolution of that, of really making the customer's journey frictionless on our platform.
Okay. Guy?
So as a cybersecurity company, we're looking at AI from two different angles. The first angle is kind of the obvious one, trying to make it easier for the customer to be protected. So there's a lot of components within the product that we try and help with to try and make the whole process seamless. But I think the second element is actually the element that's more interesting, which is the unintended consequences of AI. Obviously, there's a lot of productivity gains that could be generated from it, but it poses a lot of risks. One of them, and as we protect data and sensitive data, is that now, for instance, with Copilot, you can go into a box, that chat box, and actually ask who got a raise in 2023, and you would get the full list of information, because if the company doesn't protect it in advance, Copilot makes it very easy to find the sensitive information in a seamless way. Whether it's employees within the organization or hackers that kind of come from the outside, and all they need to do instead of searching is just click their question, where's the IP? So what we try to do with our software is basically protect companies against that threat, which a lot of companies are starting to realize how serious that is with Copilot and the other AI tools.